What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another beer review. Tonight we're checking out a beer that I'm super stoked on. This is King Su from Toppling Goliath. We've actually had a little bit of a run of Toppling Goliath beers. Checked out Pseudo Su, checked out Zealander. What else did we do? Gold Nugget, all good beers. But this is like the beer that everyone kind of loses their mind over when it comes to Toppling Goliath. The only thing I will say about this is we talked about it in our last video. Their head brewer, Mike, I'll butcher his last name. I think it's like Saboe, something like that. Left Toppling Goliath. He was the guy who was basically brewing all their beers that everyone went nuts over. And I guess they're still trying to use his recipes and brew these beers. I've never had this before, so I don't know. I have nothing to compare it to, which is probably a good thing. I watch Eric Wood's videos. He doesn't do as many videos anymore, but he was a huge Toppling Goliath guy. And he actually, after all the stuff went down and the brewer left, he made a video about like a cease to support Toppling Goliath. And we're friends on Untappd, and he drank this the other day. And I think his comment when he checked it in was, "What the fuck is this shit?" ? But he still gave it 4 stars out of 5. So not really sure. I don't know what to expect. This beer gets rave reviews. It's a beer I've wanted to get my hands on for a long time. And unfortunately, with the way that things happened, I didn't get to have one of his beers. So big thanks to my buddy Nathan for sending this in a trade. Really looking forward to this one. I like Pseudo Su a lot. And King Su is basically, I think, their kind of Pseudo Su's their pale ale, and this is their. Actually, I don't know. Is there might be like a regular Su that's their IPA. This is their single hop double IPA, and it's hopped with Citra, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, Citra hop double IPA, single hop Citra double IPA. So, if you guys watch my reviews, you know how much I liked Citra Showers, which was Noble's double IPA that was hopped with Citra. So I'm really looking forward to this beer, regardless of if it's Mike's or not. That's the way it goes. He's not there anymore, so we're gonna check out Toppling Goliath's King Su sans Mike, or whatever his name is. I don't remember already. This beer pours an awesome tangerine color, like a light. This beer again, Citra beers. I don't know if it's the hop, but I've noticed that Citra beers kind of look. They remind me of Hefeweizen beers. That kind of light tangerine color, super hazy. There's a little bit of light coming through that. About a finger of bright white head, super tiny bubbles all around the edge of the glass. So let's go and check out the aroma on this one. I usually love the way Citra. I mean, Citra is my favorite hop. I love the way Citra hop smells. So I'm hoping this smells delicious. Yeah. Wow, that smells awesome. Just huge orange peel, tangerines. There's tropical notes in there. Pineapple. There's something sweet in there too, like peaches, like mangoes. Very fruity, very juicy smelling. That's like just an explosion of citrus hops. The nose on this beer is great. That's an awesome nose. I should add too, this beer was bottled on May 12th, so time of recording, we're about 2.5 weeks old, so still super fresh. Yeah, just like God, this beer smells so good. Citrus, there's like that herbaceousness, like that green kind of awesome, like grassy, almost like a green kind of floral thing going on. But there's like that sweet kind of bready note underneath all that huge citrus. This beer smells absolutely fantastic. So let's go and dig in. Nathan, thank you, sir. Cheers, buddy. Wow. That's delicious. Taste follows the nose. Huge citrus up front. Orange peel, tangerine, sweet, like, what is that? Like pineapple, mango. Middle of the mouth, you get like a nice bitterness, but then like the finish of that finishes dry, but it also finishes. There's like a floral kind of grassy note on the back end of that. Good amount of bitterness though, middle of the mouth. But that kind of floral, sweet, grassy. What is that? There's something awesome on the back end of that that's like sweet that kind of balances out that bitterness that you get middle of the mouth. That's a really, really good beer. I don't know, like I said, I didn't have this before, so I don't know what to compare it to. But I mean, that's amazing. I kind of wish I would have had the older version of this, because that's a fantastic beer. As far as like double IPAs that are single hopped, Citrus Showers I think is a little bit better than this. I like, it has more like a West Coast kind of feel to it. It's got like a kind of dank resinous quality middle of the mouth, and then it finishes sweet with all that citrus. This has that bitterness middle of the mouth, but it's not like a crazy in your face bitterness. And the back end of it's not as like that sweet, juicy citrus. It's more of like a floral kind of green, like grassy note on the back end. Still really, really good. The citrus is awesome in this beer. Again, for 8, what is this? What's the ABV on this? Did we say already? Does it not say on here? This is over 8%. I think it's like 8.5%. It doesn't say on here. Wow, fail. For being an 8+% double IPA, really, really easy drinking. I mean, you could drink a bunch of these. I mean, you'd be in big, big trouble, but I could easily sit and drink this all day and all night long. I'm a big Citra fan, and with that dry finish, it just makes you want to keep going back and sipping on it more and more and more. So, I mean, as far as the Toppling Goliath beers I've had, this is far and away the best one. Easily better than Pseudo Sue, better than Zealander, better than Golden Nugget. I mean, this for me is their best beer that I've had. So, as far as a grade, this is really, really good. I mean, Citra Showers is my favorite Citra beer ever. It's not that good. I gave that 100, and I have no shame in saying that. That beer is fantastic. This beer is great, though. Really, really good. I'm going to go... That's really good. I'm going to go 97 on this one. This is at the top end of, I mean, Citra beers for me. This is definitely a world-class beer. If I could get my hands on this, I would drink it all the time. So, if you've had King Sue from Toppling Goliath, let me know. And if you've had this version and the older version, I mean, tell me what the differences are. This is a great, great beer, so I don't know how it could be that much worse than what it was before. Like, what was different, you know, with the older one. Let me know what it was. I'd love to hear about it. I mean, we're not going to have it anymore since that guy's gone, but good stuff from Toppling Goliath. So, I'm going to wrap this one up, guys. As always, thanks for watching, and until next time, I will see you guys later. Cheers.
Ever since I was younger, I was into video games.
Somebody like the views so I can bring bad news to all these crews who can't NBA jam with the shoe.